This month's topic is windage analysis for tight tolerances, and it's going to highlight a project we worked on for the COVID story. Some of the existing issues, and this is where the main topic of today's discussion is going to occur. The perpendicularity of this boss needed to be within 2.5 thousandths, perpendicularity of the L shape within 10 thousandths. One of the reasons we decided to get new material testing done is because the old material deck was not properly predicting the warpage. It was predicting the right trend. You see the collapse of that L shape, kind of exaggerated by a factor of 3 there, but the numbers just weren't right. One of the things I love about Moldflow so much is the ability to not only predict the amount of warpage, but to point you in the right direction as to what the primary cause of the warpage is. Now, in this case, it wasn't any surprise that we found out that it was the fiber orientation and the shrinkage variations that are set up by that fiber orientation. That was the main cause of the problem. So first molded samples, as I mentioned, came rather quickly. And the perpendicularity of that L shape, we wanted it within 10 thousandths, but for the perpendicularity of the boss, we were right on the razor's edge. Okay, and the cause of that one being out still was most likely because we had to keep those vertical features in die draw. First order of business though is to double check the Moldflow. And if we put an anchor plane at the base here to measure everything relative to that plane, you see Moldflow pretty well nailed it. We had 2.7 thousandths of deflection, where they measured it as well. So that gave us confidence in moving forward with some part design changes. And then my designer came up with this idea of kind of chiseling out some material on that thick wall of the boss. A spring had to fit around this, so we couldn't get rid of that OD. So we just chiseled some material out of there and got the best deflection results yet. Only problem was on this particular chisel out area right here, there was a kind of a keyhole on the backside that was going to cause a very thin wall condition there and cause some backfilling and potentially a non-fill. So we shortened up that one particular chisel out area there and came up with our final design here. And you can see our max deflection in that case was less than 1,000th in the Moldflow world. That L shape, those numbers got even better. Perpendicularity of the boss is right around 1,000th. By making a number of changes, not only to the tool design, but also employing windage, we are able to meet those tight tolerances.